there, everyone. Thank you all for coming. This is my next video of my reviews for the books I read in 2019. This one's actually probably going to be kind of a short one again, because this one is from Silvia Violet, Love at Lupine Bakery. I didn't realize this going into this, but this is actually just a short story, sort of short. I want to say it's like a novella, to start into her main shifter story. Now, if you are kind of not in the paranormal romance field, you might not know what shifter means, but it's basically like animal shifting, like werewolves and all that. I've only read this first one, so I have the first official book of the series on my Kindle Unlimited that I've borrowed, but I haven't read it yet because I'm trash like that. But anyway, this one features a guy named Finn who runs a bakery, and I don't think he specifically sells only to shifters, but a lot of his clientele is shifters. And he himself is what's called an omega. And in this universe, they do follow the alpha, betas, and omega plotline. And if you have a problem with mpreg, which is male pregnancy, yeah, this series is not for you. And honestly, I hadn't seen mpreg in actual fiction that was printed and sold. I'd only seen it in fan fiction, which I'm cool with. I like mpreg. I've written plenty of them myself. This was the first time I'd ever actually seen it in full print. So that was a shock, and quite pleasant shock too. But anyway, he ends up meeting up with a new guy in town named Levi. And first time they meet, there's already sparks. And the problem that I had with it, not knowing that it was supposed to be a novella start to a series, is that it was basically insta-love. And normally I don't like insta-love, but then when I found out that this was supposed to be a novella to kind of to introduce some of the world, I'm like, okay, I can handle that part of it. I don't like it, but I can deal with it. So basically, Levi is unfortunately, I think he knows that his father was a shifter and that he's only a half, so he never thought that he would actually be dealing with the kind of things that shifters deal with, such as going through heat and everything. Wrong, because Levi is the alpha that's meant to be with Finn's omega. So there was graphic sex between them. Ooh, it actually took me off guard a little bit by how graphic it was. I'm like, hey, this is the kind of stuff I write. So I was like, okay, all right, this is interesting. Let's see where this goes. And honestly, it was very rushed, but again, novella, short story leading into world. And unfortunately, or fortunately, Finn gets pregnant. And he waits to tell Levi for a little bit. But again, not a whole lot of angst in this because it's very short, but it's definitely an interesting way to start off and introduce some of the players, including the one that's actually featured in the first book. I don't remember his name to save my life. I know he's like the alpha of alphas, but other than that, I don't remember very much, other than those little bits. But it was really good, which is why I've actually gotten a couple of Silvia Violet's books after this. So that actually made me quite happy to be able to get a hold of them. So again, this was kind of a short one because, again, novella. But thank you all for watching. I really appreciate y'all being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!